Your digital story begins with writing your script. The script then provides you with the narration for your digital story. The story is the glue that binds your story together and will provide you with the foundation to drive your images, music, and other elements when editing your story. Some key things to keep in mind is that a digital story is oral and the script should be read out loud so that you find the correct pace and flow for your story. You need to define what your story is really about and stick with that topic. Many people try to tell too many stories that can confuse your audience. Write your story with a beginning, a middle, and ending, and keep it simple and concise. The 7 elements of digital storytelling include the following. Point of view, whether it's a first-person narrator or third-person narrator. The dramatic question. This is what is your story really about? Emotional content. Your voice. Soundtrack. This can either be music or sound effects. Economy. This is really the hallmark of a digital story, keeping it short and to the point. And finally, pacing. Pace your digital story so that your audience can follow your story. Your script provides you with a foundation, and a storyboard provides you with a roadmap. This is where you can think about your images and how you want your images and music to follow your script. With a good script and a well thought out storyboard, half the work is done and the editing will come easy. When capturing your images for your digital story, you can scan images or use the internet as a resource. You can also take digital photos. When taking photos for your story, you want to think about the composition of your shot. The rules of thirds is a basic photographic principle. As you examine works of art, film, and photography, you frequently find that artists, videographers, and film directors follow the rule of thirds by strategically placing their subjects in the third of the frame in what looks like a tic-tac-toe board. You also want to think about framing your shot with a close-up or loose framing for the message that you want to relay. Sound is very important and essential to your story. The first step in editing your digital story is recording your narration. A quality microphone is important to recording your narration, which can be done in either iMovie or Windows Movie Maker. Remember to pace your narration and speak clearly. When selecting your music, make sure that it does not compete with your narration. Remember that the most important part of your digital story is your story, and that the audience can hear your narration. There are many powerful editing programs on the market. Some of the best digital stories have been edited with simple and effective programs like iMovie for Apple or Movie Maker for Windows. More tutorials are available on these programs on the tutorial page. Once you have completed your digital story, you will need to burn it to a CD or the format that your teacher or audience requests. Make sure that you play your CD or DVD in another computer to ensure that everything is how you want it before playing it in front of an audience. And give yourself plenty of time to complete your digital story so that your story will be a success.